Hey, how's it going, you guys? You know me, I'm always doing something. Today's a little bit different. I'm going to install an HID kit in my Hyundai Elantra 2013. My car is probably 3 days old. I have the sticker right here. See, Hyundai Elantra 2013 Elantra GLS. I still got the sticker. So I bought this because I do a lot of driving for work, and this is great on gas. Not to mention they give you a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, so you can't beat that. And this is, I think, 30 to 40 miles per gallon on the highway. So I need something reliable and you know, economical. Just great on gas. So, anyways, I'm gonna install an HID kit in here, and it's because I love the HID lights. I had them in my Chrysler, another car, installed them for friends. I have a pocket bike that I put it on, and so yeah, so the first thing you want to do is come over here and I'll show you. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure the engine's off and you have the keys out. There's going to be one plug, which is right here, and you just push down on the pin. There's one plug to the light and it comes off like that. So no big deal, it's one plug. That's to the whole lighting mechanism here. And anyways, there's 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. You'll need a 10 millimeter socket and a 11 millimeter. You'll need the 11 millimeter for the bigger bolt up here. And then for right here, these two, you'll use the 10 millimeter. I've already taken it out. And here are the bolts. And the bigger one here. So once you remove those bolts, then all you have to do, let me move back so you guys can get a better view, because the light kind of sinks down in the bumper. So you're gonna have to lift up and towards yourself. So you don't have to do it hard, just kind of, I'll do it here. It's pretty sturdy. Kind of wiggle it. It's coming loose. All right, lift it up and towards yourself, and then here it is. So once you have this out, your headlight is right here. You see that? So you turn it, open it, and there is the light bulb, and there's 2 wires running to it. So once you open that up, then you just turn it and pull back, because it kind of locks into place, and then there's your light bulb. Pretty simple, right? So now we're gonna hook up the HID kit. And, okay, so when you order your HID kit on eBay, and I'll show you guys which one I bought, it's only about $32 for a kit. Comes in a black box like this, and it comes with 2 of these. This is called a Ballast, and from the Ballast, it goes to your bulb, which goes back into where we just unscrewed the old bulb. And on this end comes this plug right here. I've already plugged it in. It comes like this. So these positive and negatives go into where your bulb was plugged into. So you plug it directly in there. From out of there, this goes into the ballast. You plug it in like so. And then out of the ballast to your light bulb. So the power's coming in from where the old light bulb was into the ballast, converts the power, shoots it back out to your bulb. So if you noticed on the back, when I first pulled out the light bulb, there was 2 yellow wires. One's positive and one's a negative. There's no way to differentiate between the 2. So it's trial and error. So you plug it in, connect the bulb, cut on the headlights. If the bulb cuts on, your new HID bulb, you know you have it hooked up correctly. If not, don't worry, you won't damage anything. Unplug, switch the wires around, plug it back in, cut the light on, and it should work. And I'll show you what I did. Okay, so you see how I have it plugged in like that? You just plug them in and they snap right in. No big deal. So we don't know if this is the correct way or not, so I'll hook up the bulb. I'll plug that came off of the car. I'll plug it back in here, hook the bulb up to the end of this, cut the lights on. If it lights up, we know we have it hooked up correctly. So, okay, so as you could see, I reconnected the plug there from the car to the whole light housing. And then remember how we took the 2 yellow wires and plugged our red and black into there? Into the ballast, from the ballast to where we now have it hooked up to the bulb. So, we'll see if I'm going to blow up and kill myself or if I did it right. Don't worry, you can't do anything, you're not gonna hurt yourself. So, let me get my keys and let's see if it lights up. That's it. And it's that simple. So now what I'm going to do is dismantle this, but what I'm going to do is take a black marker and label one side of the yellow switches because they're both the same, because I got to disconnect it and get it ready to hook it back up again. So I'll label one of the yellow wires because they're both the same. You can't tell which is positive and negative. So I'll label it, mark it, so the black one will be black and negative. That way when I hook it back up, I won't have any problems. But we've done it correctly here. I'll repeat the same process on the other side. Now, you guys are probably having a question. How the heck are you going to get the wires through that cap that you took off? Well, easy enough. We'll take a drill. So we'll take this cap and we'll drill a hole, through here. That way we could feed the wires from the bulb through here. Because remember, we're taking the power out of where your old light bulb was, going through here, coming out of the other side of here to the ballast, so on and so forth. So anyways, we'll go ahead and drill a hole here. That way the wires can get through. Then I think I have some rubber padding or something that I'll put through here, kind of block it up, because we don't want any water, moisture, anything to get into this headlight housing here. Or if you guys have a hot glue gun, you could use hot glue, whatever the case, no big deal. So I'll get my drill and I'll drill it and I'll show you real quick. Okay, I'm going to be using a 1/4 drill bit. My rechargeable drill is dead, so I'm have it plugged in, and I'm using my electric drill. It's always nice to have one of those just in case your battery ever runs dead. Anyways, yeah, that's my pocket bike. You guys know about my pocket bike. If you want to know about that, just look through my videos. It's all there. So anyways, let's go ahead and drill, and then that way we could run the wires through. All right, take my drill here. Okay, I don't think 1 hole and 1/4 is going to be big enough. Okay, so not the greatest, but anyways, there's the hole. No big deal, it's plastic, it goes right through. That way now we can feed the wires through that are going to be coming off of where we plugged in the wires, coming off of where the light bulb was, the old way. The wires will come through here and go to the ballast. From the ballast, we'll go to your light bulb. Or from the ballast, it'll go back to the power. But anyways, that's it. So I'll get everything all nice and neat, and then I'll show you where I mounted the ballast and all of that stuff, and that's it. So, just repeat this step times 2. Okay, you guys, so remember I said I was gonna mark the wires? So here it is hooked up, when we tested it and it worked, and I marked it with the black marker. See how they're both yellow, but that one has black on it? That's how I know that that one's negative, because I gotta undo this and put the new bulb in here and get it all ready, and then run the wires through that cap we just drilled a hole in. So anyways, that's how you know, that's how you differentiate. I marked it, so we know that's negative and that's positive. And the only thing you have to do on the other side, you'll know now because you see these 2 grooves right here? That's on one side, and there's only 1 groove on the other. So if you know the side with the 2 grooves, the negative is the one on the right. So you don't even have to mark it on the other side, just remember that when you do the other light. So black on the side with 2 grooves will be the wire, the yellow one on the right. Okay. Hey you guys, almost forgot. You're gonna have to make the hole bigger. I use about a 5/8. It's not the cleanest thing, but about a 5/8 bit in circular here. And the reason is, when you have the bulb has to be fitted through here. So if we just go with my original one that I said, it would be too small. So these plugs got to go in through there. So the way this works is, there's tabs in here, 2 small ones and 1 big one. You line it up with the holes there. 2 small ones and the bigger one, and you twist to lock it in. Now it's in there. Okay, and remember these wires that got to go to here for power, because that's how it gets power to the ballast. So now we're going to take these, feed them through here. Now something that I like about this company that I bought this kit from, they include this easy adapter. So remember, I marked black, so black is on my right. So what I'll do is put black on my right. So you just feed it through here. And yeah. Black on my right. No, you gotta make sure the prongs are facing out. And the red is on my left. See? And it snaps into there. Rather than splicing or cutting or leaving it sticking in there and it's exposed, and it's nice, it creates a great plug. And then you just plug it right in. And that's it. So now we have the wires coming out from our bulb. That stuff can stay in there. And we'll put this in there and lock it back in. Now from our ballast, remember now, you hook this into here. Make sure the prongs match up with the clip. And then on this end, it goes to the bulb. Red to red. And blue to black. And then there you go. Now I'll show you guys where I'll mount this. Inside the package it comes with a double-sided tape so you can stick it somewhere on the inside of the hood, and I'll show you where to keep it out of the way. But now here we're all done. See, it's snug, tight. So those of you guys that have a hot glue gun, you know, you can use hot glue here to seal it up. I have some rubber padding that I use, and it's sticky on one end, and I'll probably stuff that in there to keep any moisture or anything from going in there. All right. Okay, so I used some of this foam rubber padding right here. I just had some left over. I'm pretty sure they sell this at Home Depot, and you know, it's sticky on one side. You can rip it off, cut it, do it, whatever, and then, so you see, that's what I put here to seal it back so it's sticky and the water will get in coming out of there. So, you know, I like that. Looks good to me. So I'll put this back and I'll show you guys where I mount the ballast. Okay, you guys, so what I did was I popped this in. It's real easy. You know, you just slide it back. I'll show you on the other side. You slide it in and kind of lift up and then pop it down. It has to go back so it's under here and then pops down. But you'll know because all the screw holes will line up. Anyways, so I have the you know, ballast here. Everything's plugged in. I plugged the plug back in that came off the car. And you know, inside the package it comes with these pads, double-sided, and you're supposed to, you know, stick it on your ballast and then mount it wherever you want to. Make sure wherever you stick this, you know, the surface of your ballast is clean, and wherever you're going to stick it, make sure that's clean so it'll get a good bond. Now me personally, now this is my own personal opinion, I don't like these pads. What I like to use is this stuff right here, and it's called, this is made by Scotch Interior and Exterior Mounting Tape. This is good to hold up to like 5 pounds. Yeah, 5 pounds it says right there. Anyways, I like using this because I know this is solid. It won't break the bond. I think after a while, like after these are around heat, hot, cold, it loses its bond, its elasticity, if you will, its stickiness, adhesiveness. So anyways, I'm gonna cut some off the roll here. I'll put it at the bottom of here, and then I'm just gonna mount my ballast nice and neat right under there. Actually, it looks like it's conflicting if I tighten it down. Okay, I'll move it. So it'll be right there, out of the way. You can still get to the fuse box and everything, and that's what I'll go ahead and do. So let's cut off the piece. So here we go. So I'll put this here, like so. I want some on the corner a little bit. So it's right there. Then I'll go ahead and peel off. Again, make sure your surface is clean. This car, like I said, is 4 days old, so I know it's pretty clean. So anyways, put it under here. Make sure I'm not constricting anything when I bolt it back down. You know, press for about, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. 8 seconds, it'll bond, trust me. And then that's it. It's out of the way. You can still get to the fuse box. It's not obstructing anything. And yeah. Now, you guys, I wouldn't recommend doing this on a brand new car. You know, I don't know if it'll void your warranty electrically. It might, but you know, me, I don't care. I guess if something went wrong, I would just take it out and go back to the dealer. You know, it's no big deal. So, anyways, that's it. So I'll put my bolts back in here. The big one here. And then the little one here. Another little one here. And then that's it. If you want, you know, we could double check. But I'm sure we're good. As you can see, HID light, there we go. And I went with a 5000K. That's more of the white look instead of a blue, anything with a hue to it. So anyways, let me go ahead and, all right. So I have my ratchet here, and you know, pretty simple. Tighten this back up. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. You guys are good to go. So I'll do the same thing on the other side. And that's it. I'll show you guys how to snap the light back in properly. And then I'll show you on my iPad who I bought it from, the kit. And shouldn't be any more than 32 bucks for the kit. But yeah, anyways. All right, you guys. Oh, and the reason why I chose an HID kit, for those of you guys that are probably on YouTube looking at HID kits, is because, you know, it's like 40% brighter than your normal halogen bulb. It's a cleaner, brighter light, you know, kind of like looks like what's coming off of a BMW or a Mercedes or your high-end cars with those really bright lights. So I like the look. It's brighter. I do a lot of driving at night, so I like it. Looks good. Looks a lot better. All right, you guys. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to put this light in so you can see. But anyways, you know, we had it off. We got the ballast and everything on this side ready. And yeah, you just kind of put it in here and line up your holes. You know, the one here and where these two bolts go. But remember, when you put it in, since it kind of hangs, you're going to have to lift up, push down, and then back. So, got it here. Lift up. We gotta get it in, push down, and then back. And you'll know when it's in, because it'll lock into place like that, and all your holes will line up. You know, if your holes don't line up where the bolts go, then you know you're wrong. But the holes, 1, 2, 3, lines up, and you see it's flush, and it's back in there. It's that simple. So, on this side, I'm going to mount the ballast in the same exact position as I did over here. You know, before there was the fuse box over there. So here, there's nothing in my way. So I'll bring the camera around so you can see. So if you look over there, you'll see the ballast. That's where I'm going to put it. See, no big deal. So I'll peel off the tape. I'll peel off the double-sided tape that I put here. You know, make sure your surface is clean. Stick, hold it there, mount it there. And, you know, we want to plug our plug back in. And then I'll put in the bolts as soon as I find my ratchet. All right. So remember the big bolt up top. And then your two little ones down here. So that's for the bigger one. So go ahead. I know I look a mess, you guys. Sorry, got off work. Came home from work and the HID kit was here, so I was excited. Haven't even gone in the house yet. So I'll tighten these up a little more. I'll peel off the back, mount that there, and then that's it. Then I'll pan back and then cut on both lights so you guys can see, and then I'll show you where I bought it on eBay. And then that way, you guys can buy from the same seller if you want. But you know, it's pretty simple. You're just looking for HID kit. That's easy, not a big deal. And it's pretty much the same installation on any car. You know, every bulb has a positive and negative. You just got to figure out which one's positive and which one's negative. Don't worry if you have it reversed. Nothing bad will happen to the HID kit or anything. It just won't cut on. So you try it one way. If it doesn't cut on, try it the other way. All right. Okay, so it's all done. See, everything's lined up perfect. Same way, nice and snug. And we're all good. Okay, let's cut it on. Cut the lights on. Guess I gotta cut the lights on. Alright, let's look, and as you can see, they're on. Nice and bright. I went with a 5000K, that's the Kelvin color. You know, they come in different colors. I went with the 5000K, they come in different colors. You know, there's a 6000K, it has a little blue. 8000K, it's a darker blue, so on and so forth. Whoever you order from, they have a chart. But I went with a 5000K, something a little more like a hyper white. As you can see, that is pretty darn bright. Like I said, with that, you could probably kill vampires. So I like it, and that's why I added it. I just like the brighter look. Like I said, it's about 40% brighter than your normal halogen bulb. So, and it's daytime, you know, it's like 4 in the afternoon, and you can see how bright that is. All right, and I'll show you guys where I ordered from. Okay, let me, okay, so you go to eBay. I typed in Slim HID kit. The reason why I chose Slim is because the ballast, they have some ballasts that are like the size of like a Whopper, you know, like old hamburgers. And then they have the slimmer ones like you saw that I was using. So the name of this, so that's the kit. I don't know how well you could see, that's the kit. It was $32.49. And that's it. I just typed in Slim HID kit. And as you can see, for $32.49, it comes with 2 ballasts, 2 bulbs. Remember to keep your fingertips off of the physical bulb. And anyways, yeah, there you go. So you could choose, as you see, there's a bunch of sellers, different results. You know, you'll type in, you'll see a whole bunch of them. But that's what I paid, was $32.49. And came out pretty good. I like it. So anyways, let me show you the box here. So like I said, it comes in a box like this with everything you need inside, and you're good to go. Alright, you guys, take it easy. Pretty simple install, not too bad. Alright, also you guys, one last thing. Something to consider when you order these HID kits online. Remember, since you're buying these kits and these bulbs online, it's not like if a bulb goes out for whatever reason, they're supposed to last an extremely long time, longer than your regular bulb. But let's say it goes out for whatever reason. It's not like you could run to your local AutoZone or Walmart and pick up another bulb. So if you're going to order online, ask the guy a question, whoever you're going to buy from, say how much for another bulb. So I always get one extra bulb. So that way if one goes out, I'm not riding around like one-eyed Willie and then risk getting a ticket from a police officer. So I ordered an extra bulb, that way if it goes out when I come home or I'm home, I could just change it. It's no big deal. So that's something I'd recommend. Get an extra bulb just to have, and I think they might charge you anywhere from $3 to $5 for one extra bulb, which is still cheaper than your normal halogen bulb if you were to go to Walmart and buy one for your car. So that's something to think about. You know, plan for the future. Don't just think about right now, because then, you know, it could go out in 2 years and then, you know, then what are you going to do? But anyways, that's something I'd recommend, and yeah, that's it, you guys. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? Really quick, I will always tell you the good and the bad. Post this installation video, everything was fine, but whenever I'd started the engine and would cut the lights on, I'd get a flickering on my driver's side light. So anytime that happens, usually it's you'll need a relay kit. So please don't just look at this video and think you could just do this, do these steps, put in the HID kit and not install a relay kit and it'll work fine. If the car is not on, the lights will work fine. And that's why in the video earlier you saw it and it worked fine, but I'm updating this video. So whenever I started the motor, cut the lights on, the left front headlight would flicker. So what good is the HID kit if it only works when the car is off, you know? So anyways, bought a relay kit, installed the relay kit, everything works fine. So this is how to install an HID kit, but in a 2013 Elantra and I believe in a 2012, you're also going to need a relay kit. So please look at my other video, which is how to install an HID relay kit inside a 2013 Elantra. So this is how to install the HID kit, and then I also have another video for it to work properly on how to install a relay kit. But you can't have one without the other. So you need to buy the relay kit and the HID kit and install them all at one time. So I just wanted to update this video. So, okay you guys. Also, the reason why I didn't go with the relay kit from the beginning is because every single HID kit I've installed, I've never used a relay kit. I think it's with newer cars you need a relay kit, or just basically if you install it and it doesn't work right, you probably need a relay kit. Again, I've installed it in 5 or 6 cars and they've all worked fine, and I've never used a relay kit. So that's why going off my previous history, I was like, why would I need a relay kit in here? But you do need one, and all that's explained in the relay kit video. So this is how to install the HID kit, but you need the relay kit, and you need both of them for it to function properly inside a 2013 Elantra. And I believe the same is for a 2012. So that's it, and enjoy. So remember, this is how to install the HID kit. You need the relay kit, can't have one without the other, and check the relay kit video to complete the install. All right.